Hello friends, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sana, mrs.perfectly.imperfect.keto, where being perfect is overrated and being imperfect is appreciated. Today is Monday, it is April 3rd. Happy April to everyone. If you hear a lot of commotion in the background, it is my Manic Monday between us getting back to reality with our homeschooling, but also doing laundry is forbidden on the weekend for me. So I'm getting some loads of laundry done as well that had piled up over the weekend. So forgive the noise. Actually, speaking of laundry, I'm gonna include a photo. My husband wanted me to take a picture to show you all. On this channel, you know I like to cover all aspects of safety and better health. I'm going to show you all a picture of dryer lint. So you all might be thinking, why is she sharing this? We regularly, I want to say probably every 60 to 90 days, my husband cleans out our dryer lint hose. So we have a dryer hose that not only is connected to the back of our dryer, but it actually goes through a wall. So the wall is going from the back of the dryer all the way out to the exterior of our house. And if you only see in this picture how much dryer lint built up in just a 90-day period, I am going to advocate to you all, definitely if you're a homeowner, homeownership has its perks, but it also has the downfalls as well because there is so much maintenance involved in it. If you have never cleaned out your dryer vent, definitely either do it yourself or hire someone to do it, because that right there is a whole nother better health journey, because you definitely don't want to breathe any of that might be coming up and out of that hose if it's building up too much. And also we got to think of fire safety as well. So I wanted to be able to share that with you all. But as far as my weekend meals, I kept it very simple. Lately, it seems like my body is wanting to kind of get back into OMAD, 2 meals a day. That is actually what I did for Saturday as well as yesterday, Sunday. For Saturday, I simply kept it very simple. We had a lot of different leftovers that just accumulated in the fridge. Basically, it was what my family's portion would have been out of the carnivore meals that I had cooked, and I simply just fed on it. So there was like a piece of prime rib roast, there was some chicken wings left over, some oxtail. So that is the plate you're all are gonna see, is just a compiling of leftovers. You know I'm all about the waste not, want not in this household, so it was just feeding on leftovers. And then as far as when it came to the dinner for Saturday, I kept dinner very simple for Saturday, and I simply just went in with some air fried burger patties, pats of butter on it, and those butcher all beef hot dogs that I had found at our local butcher shop. Also, another thing to mention about the hot dogs, if you are someone that ever experienced heartburn having hot dogs, definitely check out your local butcher shop. My husband always had heartburn related to hot dogs, but these butcher shop ones, these all beef ones, because they probably are completely clean hot dogs, he has not experienced any heartburn. So he's actually been enjoying having these hot dogs because they come out so delicious, especially air frying them. So definitely check them out. That is simply what I had for all of Saturday. When it came to my meals for Sunday, I'm going to include in the cards because first thing early in the morning, I got started on taking care of cooking 2 whole chickens. One of them was for my kids. They requested a lemon, garlic, butter type of flavoring for their whole chicken. So I have one that I'm going to show a picture of that was simply seasoned in that way. And then I have another one that I had experimented with jerk seasoning. When it comes to jerk seasoning, a lot of the jerk seasonings could be not clean because they can include things like molasses, and it can also include brown sugar. So my husband is actually from Jamaica, so to be able to have jerk chicken, especially jerk wings on occasion, definitely it's something we both really enjoy. So I found at Sprouts this it's a dry jerk seasoning mix. It's a spice blend. I'm going to show a picture of the front as well as the ingredients on the back of this bottle, but it was something that I found at our local Sprouts. I definitely wanted to give it a try. The only thing it did not have in it was salt, so I definitely had to use my own salt, which is fine because I use the Redmond's brand of real salt. That is what I prefer. So I was able to just salt and season it with this jerk seasoning. And as I said, I'll include in the cards the process that I do when it comes to pressure cookering as well as air frying, air crisping my whole chickens. I simply follow the same process. The only thing that would change is the seasonings that you are choosing to use according to your way of eating, whether it be keto, ketovore, or carnivore. Just season as you wish, and then you could just follow the cooking process that I do. So when it came to my Sunday brunch, I had a very large piece of bone-in ribeye. So it is from that Publix ribeye sale that I had showed you all, that it was the standing rib roast that they are on sale for $5.99 a pound. It came out to be that I got 15 steaks out of the 20.44 pound roast that I had purchased. So because I like to bag each ribeye steak in a pair of 2, I simply just had one left over because I had 15 steaks. So I decided to simply just salt brine it and kind of age it for a couple days in the fridge. So that is what I went in with for brunch. Because my Ninja Foodie was busy taking care of cooking the whole chickens, I simply just did it on a non-stick skillet on my stovetop and just braised it with some butter, and it came out completely amazing. So I have some pictures to share with that as well. And it was so tasty and delicious that even our 6-year-old son, he probably enjoyed more of it than I did. He literally kept asking for more because the flavor was just amazing. And he's just like me. I absolutely love the fat on all meats, and he is the same way. He does not shy away from any of the fat as well. So that is simply what I had for my weekend meals. So of course with those whole chickens, I definitely had a good amount. It was almost like a half of the jerk chicken, whole chicken that I had for my Sunday dinner, but that had me completely stuffed for the weekend. So as far as for my meal today, I have been drinking on some sparkling water, and I still kind of feel like I'm almost wanting to eat. I feel like I'm having a hunger cue coming on. I still have not done my 1 mile of workout as of yet. We are simply on a break right now for homeschooling. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up homeschooling with my kids. Gonna get my 1 mile of treadmill time in, and I'll see how I feel once I hydrate again after my workout. If I still feel hungry, I'm gonna go ahead and update you all on what I'm gonna be going in with for my lunch. And if not, you will all just see me once I get time for my dinner preparation. All right, friends, welcome back. I am getting started on dinner preparation. I literally just finished homeschooling my kids. Currently right now it is 3:03 p.m. So I have 4.78 pounds worth of these beef short ribs. I got them at a local butcher shop at $7.99 a pound. So this was a total of $38.19. So I have my Ninja Foodi set on high saute. I have a little bit of juices in there from when I air fried some of the butcher hot dogs for my kids. And I also put a tablespoon of butter. So I'm going to use that hot dog grease and that butter to get some sauteing, searing on some of these beef ribs. So we're going to go ahead, because they are substantially big, I'm going to do this in probably 2 batches. So we're going to go ahead and toss some in our cooker here. And what I'm going to do is I'll be pressure cookering these short ribs. All right, so let's see how we are looking. So there's still a few more spots there. So let's try to add some more without overcrowding it. All right, let's see if we got a tiny one. Okay. So I'm gonna let these saute on all sides. That way we can get some really nice color. I do already have them salted, so I just tossed some salt and just shook up the bag. Let me see if I can turn this to give you guys a better look. There we go. So simply we're just going to saute it on all sides. So as you can see, we have some nice coloring there. So let's go ahead and turn it. And we're just going to simply saute and sear all sides. Because when we go to pressure cook, it's going to give the meat a really nice color if we go in and saute our meat. Otherwise, if you just go in with simply just pressure cookering this meat, it's going to have a gray look to it, and it's not going to have that really nice coloring on it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and saute both sets of these short ribs. As soon as I get them fully sauteed, I'm going to go ahead and update you all once I get that completed. All right, friends, so I do have all of these short ribs seared. I went ahead and I turned off the pot so I don't burn too much of that crispy bits at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply just add all of our short ribs back to the pot here. And we're going to go ahead and add 1 full bottle of water. So this is 6.9 flow ounces of water. And let me check, because I lost one short rib in the back there. Okay. So this is all simply is what I'm going to do for these short ribs. So we simply just sauteed them in 2 batches with some butter. I had a little bit of that hot dog grease, and that pretty much was it. They were already salted, and after searing them in 2 different batches, we're just tossing them back in our Ninja Foodi pot, adding 1 bottle of the water, 16.9 flow ounces. And simply what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and pressure cook these. So I'm going to put on my pressure cook lid, which I'm going to grab. And we're just going to simply just pressure this on high. And I'm going to go in with 50 minutes of sealed pressure. So as soon as I get this pressure quick released and it is all done and ready, I'm going to open it with you all and show you what this looks like. So stay tuned, friends. All right, my friends, I do have all of the pressure quick released. So let's go ahead and open. there's going to be a lot of steam. All right, let me get rid of the lid here. All right, so as you can see, that broth is nice and rich. And let me see if I can turn this so you guys get a better look here. Okay, so as you can see with this one piece here, you can definitely see this is definitely fall off the bone and is really, really soft. So take a look at that. So because we seared all of these short ribs ahead of time, you see it has that nice color on all of the meat. But it's definitely soft and fall off the bone. All right, friends, so I'm going to show you all what my plate looks like coming up. All right, friends, I do now have my food plated up. So as you can see, I have a substantial amount of the beef short ribs. And as you can see, they are soft and completely fall off the bone. So I have on the side here some of the meat juices. I know you all know probably by now how much I love just the natural meat juices as a sauce. So I have the meat juices here, but I also added about 4 tablespoons of butter and I just allowed it to melt with the hot sauce. And here I have 2 air fried butcher hot dogs. And on the side, I have just simply 2 over easy eggs. So I'm going to be able to have these, as you can see, also as an additional dipping sauce. So that is what I'm going in with for this Monday 1 meal a day. I did not end up eating earlier today. I just went ahead and waited until I was able to have my 1 meal a day dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this while it's still hot. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Take care, friends.